Hi everyone, it's Andra Bolin. I'm here for your weekly biz blog to help you grow yourself so you can grow your business. So this week I want to talk about the dirty secret that's out there that nobody wants to admit, but yet it's happening a lot in the business world. And that is entrepreneurial envy. That's right. I want to talk to you guys about how to move from envy to empowerment and from envy to admiration. Because here's what I know about envy. Envy is one of those things that can foster depression. It can foster inactivity in your business. It can foster judgment. It can foster angst. I mean, let's face it. Think about somebody that you've been jealous or envious of. I know I have, and you become obsessed, like this crazy obsessed person where you're spending all of your time trying to find out where they're fucking up, where their flaws are, to counteract all the goodness that they're doing. And what's really happening is you're feeling that way because you are feeling inadequate yourself. So while you're projecting that envy on those other people, it's really a reflection back to you of where you're struggling and where you're feeling insecure in your life and in your business. So how do you stop it? Well, let me tell you a true story. There was a time where I really struggled with jealousy. I was jealous of everybody that I saw that was getting stuff done. And even though I felt like I admired them, because I was like, these guys are so awesome. How come I can't? That's how it would start out. It would be, ooh, I really like what they're doing. How come I can't do that too? And so if you're someone that struggled with that, which I'd be willing to bet somebody watching this video has, or maybe you know somebody who has, I want to let you know that there is a solution. You can get to the other side of that. And here's how I got to the other side of it. Every time that I saw somebody that I admired, especially in business, like I would see a Jan Levon Sant or I would see Oprah, and I'd be like, how come they can just speak so eloquently and just have so many creative ideas to share? And the reason why I struggled with that was because I realized that I really wasn't dedicating time to my own creativity. I wasn't trusting myself that I too could be somebody who was eloquent and energetic and someone that people were really compelled and drawn to. And so what I learned very quickly was this: if you spot it, you got it. Now, this can work twofold for you. If you spot, something that you see negatively in someone, it's typically a reflection or invitation for you to turn inward and see what that's about in you that's triggering that response. But the positive side, the flip side of that, you spot it, you got it, is something really wonderful. What I learned, and it completely changed the game. So now when I see people, I don't have entrepreneurial envy. I have crushes, extreme crushes on people, and I'm so excited for them and their successes. How I shifted that was I realized that I cannot see in another that of which I do not see in myself. Let me repeat that. You cannot see in another that of which you do not already have within yourself. Now, you may not be activating that within yourself. You may not even exercise that within yourself. But underneath all the insecurities, the doubt, the rubble, the trash, the crap that's holding you back is this pot of gold, this pot of goodness that actually has that piece, that thing that you're seeing in another, that you're being envious of. You actually possess that too. And so what happens is now when you spot someone and you're like, oh my gosh, she's so amazing. This entrepreneur does this. They do that. How do they do that? You move from how come I can't do that to how can I do that? And what crap do I need to release that's been in my way of bringing that potential forth into the world? So here's the exercise that I want to leave you with today. If you struggle with entrepreneurial envy, there's a few things that you can do. Number one, shift your mindset. The next time that you're experiencing that envy, I want you to say, I spot it, I got it. By saying that to yourself, you're giving yourself permission to recognize that you know that you can't see that in another, again, that of which you don't have the potential or possess within yourself. So that changes the game for you. Now you're able to shift into a place where you're celebrating that person, celebrating their achievements instead of fishing for flaws, okay? The second thing that I would do is make a list of all of those people, whether they're personal or professional, that you've noticed that you've exerted too much energy on envy with. Because as I reminded you earlier, if you're envious of someone, you're spinning your wheels. That means you're not spending time in your business or in your life because you're too busy focusing on what they're doing. So make that list, and I want you to list the characteristic of that person that you've been feeling envious towards. And now I want you to look at how you actually possess that yourself. Now, even if you don't see that right away, I want you to know that in you, lies the potential to exercise that. Again, you have it, I promise you. And the third thing that I want you to do is I want you to stay in a place of gratitude. Be in grace and gratitude for exactly where you're at right now. Because one of the reasons why we struggle with envy is because we're focusing on what we don't have and we think we don't have enough. And so if we focus on what we do have, being in pure gratitude for what we have right now, no matter what it is, and we don't measure it by big or small, we just measure it as it is, something to be grateful for. That in itself will put you in a space, in a mental space, to be more gracious. And guess what? When we're more gracious, more things come our way. So guys, please remember, if you spot it, you got it. Let's get rid of entrepreneurial envy. Let's replace it with admiration and celebration for people's success. Let's stay there, because I promise you, my lovies, you spot it, you got it, which means you got it going on. So have a beautiful week, kill it, crush it, blow up, blast off, whatever feels good to you right now, and stay tuned into your truth. And as always, continue to grow yourself so you can grow your business. I'll see you next time. Bye. Mwah.